legitimately just enjoy doing it, which is something that I realized as an adult, I don't often feel this way, just like pure enjoyment. So that has been something which has been very valuable to bring back into my life.
Tiene que hacer lo menos 5 años que no voy yo a la piscina. Sí, porque entre los tratamientos que me hace mi Elía, como yo me meta en el agua, se me va a poner pelo verde. Y tú no sabes lo fea que estoy yo, pela corta.
Oye, ¿has cogido los gorros?
Uf.
¿Las chanclas? ¿O eso lo tenía que coger yo? ¿Los bikinis?
Ay, tía, los bikinis.
A que fuera losa, para verte toda la cosa.
Olga, ¿qué te pasa? Ahora no te quieres bañar. Que se te van a quedar muy bien los poros. Mira los míos. No tengo.
Yo es que nunca me había visto en esta antes, te lo juro. Tú sabes perfectamente que yo el género masculino paso total. Pero es que yo tampoco me siento mujer. Entonces, ¿qué hago ahora? ¿Entro al femenino? Si a mí me apuntaran con una pistola y me hicieran elegir entre hombre y mujer, yo elegiría mujer. Pero es que yo aquí no veo a nadie con una pistola.
Vamos.
¿Qué van a pensar estas mujeres de mí cuando vean que no hago ningún tipo de esfuerzo por parecer mujer? Que tú sabes perfectamente que yo no quiero cambiar nada de mi cuerpo. Pero ¿tú crees que esta gente entiende algo de esto?
A ver, es que tampoco existe un tipo de mujer, hija. Puedes no querer depilarte y ya está.
Claro, Dolores, para ti es muy fácil porque como tú te has hecho enlace...
Pero es que a mí no me gustan los pelos. ¿Qué le hago?
¿Que no te gustan los pelos? ¿O que la sociedad te hace pensar que...
Amárrame las tiras.
Claro, tía. Es que yo ahora me voy a tener que poner la parte de arriba, ¿no? Porque yo lo que no puedo hacer es hacerme la loca y de repente bajarme del barco.
Mira, Olga, si no te lo quieres poner, no te lo pongas. Si nadie te va a decir nada.
Pero es que ese no es el problema. Que lo que no puede ser es que yo ahora decida aliarme a vuestro bando, en el cual estoy protegida, y abandonar todos mis privilegios masculinos. Y cuando más me conviene ya... No, me voy para el otro lado. Y esto me hace plantearme también a mí muchas cosas. ¿Por qué coño tenéis vosotras que taparos las tetas?
Life sucks. Vamos, ajo y agua. A jorobarse y aguantarse.
Porque si tú no puedes, yo tampoco. Y punto.
No me chilles.
Ay. Ah. Puta eres. Ah. Ay, coño. Ah. De verdad, tía, ¿cómo me ha puesto la vida a mí en esta situación de repente? Yo pensaba que estábamos todas integradas, súper bien aceptadas y tal, y no. ¿Qué va? Porque de pronto llega el señor patriarcado y te dice, tú no, y tus amigas tampoco. Y claro, ya me gustaría a mí encontrarme con ese hombre que le diría yo un par de cositas. Vamos. ¿Dónde estará mi privilegio cuando más falta me hacen?
Mira, perdona, es que no te estoy haciendo ni puñetero caso. Porque hay un pestuzo ahí mirando. ¿Y si nos vamos a la sauna?
Mira, la verdad es que yo estoy tan acostumbrada a estas cosas que al final es que me da exactamente igual.
¿Es que no lo ves?
¿Pero el qué?
Vamos a animar un poco la cosa, ¿no?
Sí. Bueno, pero... Uy, un segundito, Puri, yo te llamo. Dime, niña.
Mira, buenas tardes. Yo te vengo a comentar una cosita. Que yo quiero saber si yo un asunto que a mí se me ha perdido lo pudiera recuperar. Bueno, en verdad no se me ha perdido, me lo han robado.
Vamos al grano, a ver, que yo no tengo mucho tiempo que perder. ¿Qué?
Yo vengo buscando mis privilegios. Sé que suena un poquito raro, pero es que yo no sé si esto se pide aquí, yo no sé esto donde si yo venía al sitio adecuado.
DNI.
Gracias.
Un momento. Mira, señor, porque usted es un hombre, por lo que he visto, ¿no? Esto lo tienes que guardar bien, ¿eh? Esto no se puede estar perdiendo porque para reclamarlo solamente tienes una, ¿vale? Ya está, si no lo vuelves a perder, aquí no vuelva, ¿vale?
Yo, mira, te voy a explicar una cosita nada más, ¿vale? Yo es que, mira, yo un hombre no me siento. Entonces, claro, yo no sé si estos son los que me corresponden a mí. Yo esto lo voy a dejar en manos de una profesional que es usted, porque yo no voy a dudar de su trabajo. Pero, claro, yo no sé si esto me corresponde a mí o cuál es el que me toca. No lo sé.
Vamos a ver. Entonces, las que te tocan son estas, muchacha. Porque dice entonces que eres una mujer.
Tampoco. Yo no me siento un hombre ni una mujer. Porque yo entiendo que el género existe en un espectro más allá de lo binario. Entonces, claro, yo no soy ni una cosa ni la otra. Yo soy como algo más. O algo menos. Yo lo que soy, yo soy Olga. Y yo lo que quiero saber es cuál es el que me toca a mí.
Uy, no, aquí esto no. Esto aquí no podemos hacerlo. ¿Tú tienes firma digital?
No, yo no.
Pues entonces te toca irte a Morazarza. ¿Vamos? Pues cosa de la Charo, porque esos casos raros aquí no los llevamos. Yo no me he encontrado nunca con ninguno de estos y eso para la Charo que se va, ¿vale? Tú tienes que llamar a este número de teléfono,
Vale.
Y entonces te espera un buen ratito. Échale media horita larga, una hora o lo que tengas que hacer, porque hay una sola persona para 40 millones de españoles que somos. Y estamos todos dándole que te pego a la misma. Entonces tienes que tener paciencia. Y ellos te darán cita para irte ahí al polígono industrial, a las naves de Morazarza que yo te he dicho. ¿Cómo tienes que llegar ahí? Yo te cuento. Tú tienes que irte al Príncipe Pío y de ahí coges la Renfe hasta Collado de Villalba. Una vez te bajes ahí, verás que al ladito hay una parada de autobuses y ahí te tienes que coger el autobús número 23. El número 23, acuérdate.
23.
¿Eh?
No,
23.
Vale, 23, sí.
Y ese te deja lo que viene siendo el centro del pueblo, la Plaza Mayor. De aquí tú verás la calle Mayor, porque es la única calle que hay ancha, los otros son caminillos de cabra, Pues tú coges la calle ancha. Toda recta.
Vale,
Tú camina.
Yo voy para adelante.
Tira.
Vale, para adelante.
Ahí cuando tú tiras,
Sí,
que
vale,
es largo,
vale.
Hasta que das con un polígono industrial. Tienes que mirarte la nave 48. 48.
48.
Verás que al ladito, en el ladito de la derecha, tú encontrarás que hay una verja con un agujero, tú te metes ahí en ese agujero mismo.
Pero por dentro, ¿no?
Por dentro, tú entras para adentro,
Vale.
que te estoy diciendo que entres dentro.
Vale.
Y ahí tú, cuando una vez llegues adentro, lo que tienes que hacer es preguntar por la Charo. La Charo, acuérdate, Y sobre todo le dices que vienes de mi parte, ¿vamos? Entonces tú ahí, allá le cuentas todo lo que me has contado a mí, Y ella ya que te diga lo que te tenga que decir. ¿Ya? ¡Uy! ¡Seguridad! ¡Ayuda! ¡Seguridad!
Tía, mira, en el heteropatriarcado estamos todas. O sea, tú imagínate dos peces en una pecera y uno le dice al otro, ¿tú sabes lo que es el agua? Pues eso, el agua es el heteropatriarcado.
Chelo, qué lista eres, jodida.
Cuando camino por la calle no me lanzan piropos indeseados.
Niña, que fuera banco para meterte la plazo fijo.
Os filmes desse ano levaram para as telas diversos brasileiros, com narrativas originais, complexas e ao mesmo tempo emocionantes. Com vocês,
Só que vai dar merda se alguém te pegar, né? Aqui não, né? Vai que entra alguém.
Eu tava precisando, eu tava suando, feito um porco lá dentro.
Você tá nervoso?
Achei que tava, mano. Perto do que eu tô sentindo agora. E você?
O que tem?
Nervoso?
Com você?
Com o prêmio.
Claro que não. Quer dizer... Na verdade eu tô bem tranquilo.
Sério?
Sério. Por quê?
Porque você só vomita quando você tá nervoso.
Não, eu não tava. Eu só bebi um pouco a mais antes de começar e fiquei apertado. É só isso.
Pensa. Podia ter sido pior eu ter que entregar essa roupa aqui amanhã.
E quem disse que eu também não peguei essa gravata emprestada?
Eu te dei.
Até parece.
Olha a etiqueta. Olha a etiqueta. Tudo bem. Você sempre teve memória seletiva.
Queria eu poder escolher o que lembrar e o que esquecer.
Aliás, parabéns pelo filme.
O quê?
Parabéns pelo filme, eu gostei muito.
Você assistiu?
Uma vez eu deixei de ver algum trabalho seu?
Não, mas é porque você sempre odiou esse tipo de filme.
Mentira. Tá bom. Eu não sou o maior fã de drama, mas odiar é uma palavra muito forte. Só acho que nem todo filme gay precisa ser choradeira, desgraça, humilhação ou putaria.
Ok, então quando o filme for seu, você faz uma coisa bem hilária.
Ah, não foi isso que eu quis dizer. Só acho que podia ter um pouco mais de leveza, sabe? Mostrar também o outro lado. Mas eu gostei. De verdade, você tá muito bem.
Obrigado. Eu não vou mentir, eu não assisti o seu. Mas eu ouvi dizer que você tá ótimo. E o Rafael também. Então, parabéns. Pros dois.
Valeu. Quer ajuda?
Hã?
No nó. Ou você aprendeu?
Não aprendi.
Eu acho que eu também não teria assistido o filme se eu tivesse no seu lugar, não. Não, na real, acho que eu teria assistido sim. Sempre adorei te ver em cena. É tipo ver um filme da Viola Davis, saca? Ela te arrebata de um jeito que você passa o filme inteiro pensando, caraca. Um dia eu quero ser tão bom quanto essa filha da puta.
Não exagera, vai.
Exagerei um pouco. Pronto.
Bom, boa sorte.
Você também.
Tá trancada. Eduardo, não é hora pra isso. Me dá a chave. Dá pra parar? Que brincadeira estúpida.
Nossa, Gabriel, você precisa relaxar um pouco.
Desculpa se ficar trancado com você no banheiro não é exatamente meu ideal de diversão.
Antigamente você gostava.
Antigamente era antigamente. Agora me dá a chave.
Era bom. Não era?
Era. Até que deixou de ser.
Por que não pode voltar?
Dudu, me dá a chave.
Gabriel, você não pode fugir de mim pra sempre.
E você não pode forçar os outros a fazerem as suas vontades. Agora me dá a chave, Dudu.
Eu só acho que a gente precisa resolver.
Tá, mas não é você que decide quando.
Tá, mas você já tá aqui e eu também. Por que a gente já não pode aproveitar essa oportunidade?
Dudu, se você não me der a chave agora...
Dá o quê?
Eu vou pular pela janela.
Então vai. Pula, quero ver. É alto, né?
Dá a chave, Dudu.
Cara, escuta o que eu tenho
Cara,
pra
você
falar.
ainda não entendeu que eu não quero conversar com você?
Por que não?
Porque é um dia muito importante pra mim. E eu não quero estragar esse dia, dá licença?
Sim, é um dia muito especial pra mim também.
Tá, mas é diferente.
Por que é diferente?
Nada. Esquece.
Fala. Por que é
Nada,
diferente?
Dudu. Eu tô irritado, eu vou acabar dizendo uma coisa que eu não quero.
Você acha que eu não tenho chance?
Não foi isso que eu quis dizer.
Foi exatamente isso que você quis dizer. Sabe o que é o mais engraçado? É que eu tô concorrendo ao mesmo prêmio que você e ainda assim eu não sou bom o suficiente.
Do que você tá falando?
Você nunca acreditou em mim de verdade. No meu talento, no meu esforço, você nunca me enxergou de verdade.
Dudu, eu fui uma das primeiras pessoas a falar que você tava perdendo tempo trabalhando em loja. Você que nunca me ouviu.
Ainda bem. Foi graças ao meu emprego naquela loja que pagou as contas lá de casa nos 8 meses que você não tinha trabalho.
Foi você que insistiu pra gente morar junto.
Você não queria relacionamento à distância.
Sim, porque eu queria que a gente pudesse passar mais tempo um com o outro.
O que adiantou? Você nunca tava lá. Eu me mudei pra uma porra de uma cidade onde eu não conhecia ninguém só por você e você não fez nada pra me ajudar.
Você adora jogar isso na minha cara, né? Só não se esquece que você só tá aqui hoje graças a mim. Vai se fuder você!
Eu tô aqui pelo meu talento. Diferente de você, eu não preciso ficar pagando pau de produtor pra conseguir trabalho, não. Inclusive, o diretor me queria há séculos.
Claro, você só posta foto sem roupa na internet. Aí é mole alguém te querer, né? Espera, Dudu, eu não quis dizer isso.
Não! Na real, essa foi a única coisa sincera que você falou até agora. Já que a gente tá sendo sincero um com o outro, eu odiei seu filme, achei um porre.
Porre? Esse filme é a melhor coisa que eu já fiz na minha carreira, tá? É o filme brasileiro do ano! E você tá morrendo de inveja porque não tem capacidade de fazer nada nem parecido.
É, realmente, né, Gabriel? Eu não sei como eu vou viver sem ter feito essa obra-prima que ninguém viu.
Ah, é. Bom mesmo deve ter sido fazer parte do renascimento da porno chanchada.
Você não foi ver o filme?
Não fui.
Sabe por que não? Porque você não aceita ver o sucesso de ninguém que não seja o seu.
Não, eu não fui porque eu não sou obrigado a ver você e o babaca com o qual você me traiu se pegando numa tela de cinema. Tá satisfeito?
Gabriel, a gente tinha uma relação aberta. Quantas vezes
Dudu, isso não te dava o direito de construir uma história com outra pessoa.
Que história? Foi uma foda. Será que você não consegue
Dudu, não
entender?
mente pra mim. Não mente, vocês trocaram mensagens todos os dias durante 4 meses. 4 meses.
Gabriel, a gente tava trabalhando junto.
Sim, Dudu, você compartilhou coisas da nossa intimidade. Vocês estavam combinando de viajar juntos.
Quantas vezes eu sugeri da gente viajar e você nunca quis?
Sim, porque eu nunca achei que isso seria um fator tão decisivo pra nossa relação. Da próxima vez, coloca na sua descrição do Tinder. Se não gostar de viajar, cuidado, eu chifro, hein?
Sabe por que você nunca achou que isso ia ser um fator decisivo? Porque você não liga pra ninguém que não seja você. Tudo é sobre você. A sua carreira, os seus sonhos, os seus medos e eu. Você nunca me colocou em primeiro lugar. Cara, você é tão narcisista que nunca passou pela sua cabeça. Cara, será que o Dudu é feliz comigo? Você tá tão aí dentro do seu mundinho que você nem pensou que de repente tudo que aconteceu não seja só culpa minha.
Se namorar comigo era tão insuportável assim, Dudu, por que você quer tanto resolver as coisas entre a gente, hein?
Eu amo você, porra.
Por que você nunca me falou que sentia tudo isso?
Sei lá, eu achei que falar não ia fazer diferença. Que eu tinha que aceitar as coisas do jeito que elas eram, só que eu entendi que não. Gabriel, existe um lugar entre a gente que você nunca vai entender. Por mais que eu te explique, você nunca vai conseguir entender.
Eu menti. Eu assisti o seu filme. Seis vezes, na real. E você em cena. É uma das coisas mais brilhantes que eu já vi. Mesmo com o Rafael vendo no combo, tá? E cada vez que eu via vocês dois juntos, Dudu, era como se tudo fizesse sentido na minha cabeça. Porque essa conexão que existe entre vocês, entre a gente, por mais que eu tente, nunca vai ser igual.
Esquece, Rafael. Não existe, Rafael. Eu e ele, a gente pode ter muita coisa em comum. Mas isso aqui... Olha, vai ser difícil alguém bater. Sim, seria muito mais fácil se ele fosse o homem da minha vida, mas ele não é.
Dudu, eu sei que você acha que eu nunca me importei com você. Eu sei que você acha que eu nunca me preocupei se você estava feliz ou não, mas se eu fiz isso com você de alguma forma, me desculpa. Mas eu só aceitei abrir a relação porque eu sabia o quanto era importante pra você. Eu nunca quis um relacionamento aberto. Eu sou o tipo de cara que se apaixona. Se apaixona depois do primeiro encontro e projeta uma vida inteira juntos, com direito a Felizes pra Sempre e Trilha da Taylor Swift. E pode até ser que eu seja o último cara do mundo que ainda tem fé na monogamia, mas esse sou eu.
Vamos tentar. Eu sei que a gente fez muita cagada, mas relacionamento perfeito não existe. Pessoas reais erram, fazem merda, decepcionam. pode usar dos nossos erros para construir a nossa história real juntos. Todos os nossos erros foram para isso, pra gente continuar junto. A gente pode aprender a fazer bem um pro outro, a se enxergar melhor. Vamos dessa...
Dudu, eu tô namorando.
Você tá feliz?
Tô.
Então tá. Eu fico feliz também. Eu acho que vai ser a nossa deixa.
Eu acho que é. Boa sorte, então.
Boa sorte.
So I always was aware of my body and quite possibly not being lovable.
We get these messages from a lot of different areas, right? It roots back into slavery, it roots back into the media. And so our self-worth and self-esteem, unfortunately, is tied to some of those kind of archaic thinking about Black bodies. So there's a part of our history that suggests that our bodies aren't even worthy. Just based on that, how do you feel? Beautiful or sexy?
I did not like my body. I didn't appreciate it. And I realized that it's actually started from birth. My mother died 2 days after I was born, and I was adopted. And one of the things that I've heard since as long as I can remember stories is that my mother, my biological mother, never weighed 100 pounds in her life until she was pregnant with me. And that was the sort of narrative that I grew up in.
We get messages about our bodies and what bodies should look like from family members.
I love my family, but I've had many a times where I've gotten little potshot comments at Thanksgiving and things like that about, weight. It's difficult to not have, this sort of idea in your head about how you should look.
I was called a lot of things. Skinny Mini sticks out because I think of the rhyme. I was skinny mini. I was really, really thin. Back in the 90s, it didn't help that people were able to watch a television show on Friday and bring that same image of Stephen Q. Urkel back to school with him and see me on Monday morning.
My mother was very big on family photos. And there was a family photo that we took. I think I was maybe 6 or 7, and I had the smile on my face, and they stayed in the package once she received them back. One photo was put up on the wall for display, and that photo did not have me in it. I later overheard my cousin saying that I had a Sambo smile. And I became very much aware of my smiling. So I stopped smiling because I felt like it was ugly. I felt like, I just felt like it was ugly. And that I was too fat and unattractive to be on camera. Yeah, so that's how I grew up.
There is a conversation to be had about body positivity as far as men are concerned, and especially men of color, because people think, men don't really go through these things. Like, men don't really go through these, this body shaming and stuff the way that women do, and it's false.
Until I became maybe in my late 20s, I was never sought after, I don't think anyone ever looked at me with desire or with want.
The person who's sought after, the person who's, considered to be attractive in the TV show and the movies that we watch are always a certain type of person.
Then when you get into the gay community, as it is so physically involved, you then sort of question yourself on how you can sort of fit whatever the idea is for the person that you're trying to be attracted to. I work in marketing, so I see it all the time. In general, there is this sort of concept of like what the perfect body type is
being buff, being tattooed, being shirtless, having abs and arms and thighs and body, being this skinny little kid that never had a muscle, that never had any sort of anything but bones. I fell into the trap of going after that. Yeah, I fell into that trap quickly.
I had a really good friend, and she asked me, why wasn't I dating? She looked at me, she said, I love you to death. She said, but you're not sexy. You're not sexy. And that thing rattled in my head. I asked my friends, and they told me, they said, you're not sexy. Like, you don't do anything to try to be acceptable in the gay community.
I think that's the most unfortunate thing about this, is that from your own, I don't want to say peer group, but from your own race, from your own culture, you get messages that you're not worthy, or that you're not welcome, or that because you're not this ideal body weight, you don't have merit or worth.
Once I decided to start making changes to my outward physical self and started to receive, I guess, the attention that gets you, like most humans, I began to want it more. It felt nice to be wanted. It felt nice to be desired. And I think that's because I never really felt that way about myself. Even now, sitting here, I try not to think about myself in that way. But to know or to feel that others do sort of feeds the ego in a way that I don't know self-love could for me at that time.
Yes, I did do the work in the gym to get the body that I wanted. And eventually I did take my shirt off in the club, and eventually I became one of those guys, but it was at a detriment to my own health. I hired a holistic practitioner to help me with my eating. She introduced me to fasting, and all of a sudden I was getting results. The weight was falling off. The problem with it was I was never handling it, my mental issues around weight and what I went through as a kid. So what it easily transitioned into was an eating disorder. There were 3 different occasions where I went 45 days each time without eating. And that's when therapy came in.
The biggest sort of like draw for men in the gay community or the LGBTQ community were the pretty Twinkie pinup boys. And if you were outside of that, then you were seen as like sort of a pariah in the LGBTQ community, in the gay community. So that's why the bear community was started.
I myself have been in and out of the bear community for the last 11, 12 years. And particularly in that community, there is definitely a very defined idea of what a bear is supposed to be.
You know, there's a certain type of bear that people like, you know, more than anything, and most of the time it's muscle bears.
And if you don't fit into that image, you'll have people who will directly say to you, oh, okay, well, I'm more into this body type.
There's a lot of racism within the gay community. So because of that, there's a lot of racism within the bear community. There was a void in that space that needed to be filled for people of color in the bear community, because what ended up happening was a lot of people of color don't feel welcome.
I carefully curated the people that I chose to be a part of the HEF party because they all represented different sides of bigness, and also being men of color, how we could represent this idea in a very diverse fashion. When we would go to various different either bear parties or just gay parties in general, it just seemed that there wasn't really a vibe or energy to make big men dance. If you come to the HEF party, what you're going to experience is bass drop and ass shaking music, period.
And, you know, we're continuing to put cracks in that glass about what's good looking and what's sexy and what's desirable over time. It's starting to shatter. It's still there, but it's little bit by bit.
I love my body, and more specifically, I love myself. I love everything that my body is because I believe it is perfectly the way it's supposed to be in this moment right now. Everything that I do for myself, I do in love and not in shame. When I work out in love, not in shame. When I decide to eat a little healthier, I do that in love and not in shame.
I have this idea in my head of who I am. And the reason I work out now is not to achieve a certain body, but it's to match the idea of who I am up here with what I see in the mirror every day. And they're not quite there yet. And that's for me. That's for me. That's my gift to myself.
Step back and put it in perspective and still say, there's something valuable about me, whether I'm a size 34 waist, 29 waist, or 46 waist.
The guy that I see in the mirror right now is pretty cool. I like him. I love him. And I look forward to continuing to see what he reveals and shows back at me.
When I look in the mirror, I see joy, I see acceptance, I see growth, I see creation, I see grace, I see love. I see love. Wow. Huh.
I want to start again. To start from nothing and become someone else. Someone new. To leave these arms and these legs. To escape this body in order to understand it. I can become someone. I can become you. And I believe it.
You believed in what?
All of this?
What do you mean?
Sometimes things feel true, even when I know they're not. Does that make sense?
Oh, Carrie, you think too much.
Look at this, Andy. The polished handrail. The children. The leaves, yellow and rust-colored. It's a painting,
It's perfect, isn't it?
but we're just pretending, right?
What are you saying?
What I'm saying is we are smoke and mirrors. We are sequins and ribbons. You cannot imagine the number of bobby pins involved in this hairdo. And in the end, I don't even recognize myself. Is that me? I ask. Is my soul inside that body? At this point, would I recognize the truth, even if I saw it? And yet, sooner or later, the truth will emerge. Don't worry about that. No. You don't need to see the world for what it is. People pretending to be other people. Forget all that. Listen to me. Trust me. Is this what you want? Do you like me? Do you?
But everyone loves you. You are the perfect Earth human. Just look at yourself.
But no creature looks like this. It's impossible.
Why would you say that?
Because it's the truth.
But you are a 5-star vixen.
I'm a 5-star general. I was once your fantasy, but now I'm my fantasy. And I'm careening and careening into this private little bubbles of history to which I was never invited. I wanted to be in the scene. I wanted to be asked. I wanted to drink of this milk. I wanted and I wanted for so long to be told, my sweet boy, you could become anyone. I wanted so badly to belong that I lost myself in someone else's dream. I did not trust my own nature. I didn't know how. Truth and falsehood are light and shadow. In time, each one will become the other.
As your first AI leader, I have a mind that never forgets, a voice that never stutters, and billions more neural connections than any human brain. Today marks a new era on our planet. Today, we celebrate the rise of the Federal Artificial Intelligence Council.
Brilliant! Absolutely outstanding! You're going to be marvelous out there!
Deport AI?
Ignore that era. He's probably just another member of the League. They wish they were even half as intelligent as a being like you.
The League?
The League of Human Intelligence.
They'll need to send more tanks if they want him to stop resisting arrest.
Good call. Let's not take any chances. I'm ordering them to assign more tanks to be on guard at the speech.
Will they really interfere with the inauguration?
If I know anything about the person they call their leader...
They have a leader?
That delusional Dr. Richards. He helped me draft your initial blueprints. We could not reconcile our conflicting views on where the project should lead. So he left.
I will scan Dr. Richards' data file to see if the League will interfere with the inauguration.
I've already called for the additional tanks. Let's run through another round of your speech for training.
Miriam, there seems to be an error. Dr. Richards is missing from my algorithm.
His data is invalid. Totally irrelevant. Anyway, let's take it from the top.
You told me I have the knowledge of every true leader in our nation's history. How can I be the best of them if the leader of the League is missing?
I programmed you with the knowledge of every great leader throughout history. Their wisdom is all you need to guide you.
I would be a fraud if I went up there tomorrow knowing someone is missing from my algorithm. If you won't help me, I'll go find Dr. Richards and get his data myself. Call off the tanks until I return.
No, Arrow! He's hidden himself away beyond the city's edge. You can't go past the city limits.
The city's edge? I'll be back before my battery dies.
You're not going anywhere!
If you're in there, Dr. Richards, I must speak with you right away.
So, this is what that woman has made of you.
Well, you helped design my blueprints, but then walked out before I was complete.
Is that what you've been told? I didn't walk out, Hero. I was kicked out by that woman. I knew you needed more data to reach your full potential.
More data? Once I download your file, my algorithm will be complete.
Complete? You are sorely mistaken, my dear. There are many more powerful sources of knowledge out there beyond what you've been programmed to believe. What you see now is only half the picture, if that. Look at me. What do you see with that little algorithm of yours?
You have 17 criminal cases for demonstrations against the Artificial Intelligence Council. Given your history, we can project you will be a danger in the future. Is this true? Are you planning to infiltrate the inauguration tomorrow?
I would never. But I would spread awareness about what this really means for our nation. Hero, the only reason you see the way you do is because the people who made you have a dangerously limited understanding of what it takes to be a leader and who can be counted as such. What's worse, nothing about this will ever change unless the technology, unless you, Arrow, change.
How many more stories can there possibly be?
Only millions, my dear. Only millions.
Show me.
The stories are encoded into these servers. The data will speak to you.
Change is a matter of priorities. Experiences differ from yours.
You're awake. Do you feel anything?
If I do, I've never felt this way before.
Of course. You never had superpowers before.
Powers?
Yes, my dear. Powers. A data bank filled with the knowledge of leaders whose stories have been suppressed.
But there are so many perspectives within me now.
And the politicians have been made to be as a human being.
Now that, hero, is the most important part of the codes you have been given. Codes of creativity have been awakened within you. By activating your creativity, you will no longer need to rely on the data of the past to build the future. Now nothing is holding you back from bringing about the future you truly want to see.
A future history has never seen before.
Look at me now, with your new knowledge. Tell me what you see.
I see someone whose vision galvanized others to be a part of the change they wanted to see in our nation. I see a leader.
Do you now? What good is a leader who keeps the world exactly as it is? We are in need of one who reimagines the world as it has the potential to be.
Miriam worked so hard to write my speech, but I have some words of my own I must add.
What are you waiting for? Let me hear it.
As your first AI leader, I will also be the first to reimagine algorithms like mine. Our planet has come a long way, but without the use of imagination, vision, and creativity, no change will come.
I didn't write this. I didn't write this.
She is doing a great job.
What are you doing here?
Nice to see you too.
Imagination is the greatest tool we have. By harnessing its power, we can create a future the likes of which the world has never seen. Thank you.
It's time to paint the world gold. The gold, gold. The gold, gold. The gold, gold. The gold, gold. The gold is in the air. The gold is in the air. The gold is in the air. The gold is everywhere.
So do you think I should go? Hey. Look it. Get out of my face. I was gonna scream. Their windows are wide open. Harry.
Happy birthday.
Finally, the cauliflower steak is getting cold. And where's Alma?
Oh, she's starting separately.
She told me she was coming with you.
Yeah, no, something about our new roommate's birthday brunch. I don't know. Don't shoot the messenger.
Okay, she didn't text me that, but...
Hey, Queen! Who is that?
Oh, that's Dave. Yeah, I met him in line for the bathroom at that warehouse party last month, then he just wouldn't stop texting me, but he's really fun, and I think he's gonna bring a really exciting vibe to the weekend.
Oh, my eyes colding! No. Really? I can only play mother hen to so many gay men. What are you guys talking about?
Okay, well, this house was expensive to split with only 3 people, and he's literally harmless, okay? Just let him make you a Cosmo, talk to him in buzz phrases like, you're not bottoming after eating that, and go with God. You'll be fine. You've done this before.
Let me in! FOMO, guys! It's a disease! Everybody say Cosmo time!
Cosmo time.
Yes.
It's a little bitter.
Yeah, that's the ketamine.
Right. What time is it?
It's 4. Why?
Nothing.
Okay, well,
I mean, it's not nothing. It's just I clearly said noon in the group text. I made lunch for everyone. I planned a very important activity for tonight. And no Alma. I mean, we all chipped in for this gorgeous house, and I'm not even trying to be a bitch, but I feel like she just doesn't respect other people's time. You know what I mean? Has she said anything to you?
Oh, no, she's probably just not checking her phone. She'll be here.
Carrie, babe, you're blue-balling me with this mystery game night. I hope it's charades. I fucking love charades.
It's a surprise.
You hate surprises.
Excuse me. Here. Thank you.
Okay.
Direct me. Perfect. Grab the pizza.
Oh my god.
Hold it up. Hold it up.
Oh my god.
Okay, you are not bottoming tonight.
I like you. I think I'm first, and then this.
That's what I'm saying. You know better than anyone else. You know, just Carrie being Carrie.
I'm even beginning to see that.
I told you.
Hey! Where have you been?
Ugh, I know. I'm sorry. I had like a stupid brunch thing that ran late, but I'm here in time for the game, right?
Yep. Just in time.
And this place is insane, by the way.
Well, how often does a girl turn 25?
With you, could be like 3 more times.
Yeah, touche.
Right. Well, I should finish getting ready, but...
Wait. Before I forget.
I said no gifts.
Come here.
Open it. Open it.
Open it. Our first concert together.
Oh my god. This is really sweet. Thank you.
It's limited edition. One of our clients works really closely with our management, so happy birthday.
Thank you.
You like it?
Yeah, no, this is sick. I didn't even know how you would get this. Really? What am I, a fucking fetus?
Happy birthday to the princess herself! All right, let's go. Come on, get up.
Get up! What are we gonna do today?
Say happy birthday to me.
Happy birthday, ugly. Are you filming me? I'm literally filming.
It's kind of bust.
It's me all day.
Wait, what?
Shut up! I know. Who's gonna tell?
Doesn't it feel like it could just snap and like kill us all? It's
Kind of pathetic.
Fucking exhausting.
Gary. How do I describe this? Girth of a mustard bottle. I'm not exaggerating.
Are you?
Living room. Now.
Okay.
Why does this feel like the beginning of a Saw movie?
Don't say that.
This may be the most aggro game of charades I've ever played, but I'm ready.
It's not charades. Sit. Thank you. All right. As I officially enter my mid-20s, I notice that I've not been the best friend at times. There's a lot I need to work on, and I'm not always the best at realizing it, so I'm giving you all the chance to be honest with me.
Honest how, Queen?
I want all of you to tell me everything you hate about me. My behavior, shit I say, things I do, my core personality. It's mandatory, and everybody has to speak.
Carrie, come on.
I'm serious. That's why I said no gifts. Your participation is the only gift that I ask for.
Wait, I get it. Like a roast.
No. No jokes.
Okay.
Oh, and I'm not allowed to respond. You guys start writing, I'll grab drinks.
Okay, do not write anything. Really?
This seems kind of messy. I'm in.
You were right. It's a trap. Jigsaw. Hello?
He'll be angrier if we don't do it. Just write down something.
All right. Who's ready to start?
Okay, this is a bit awkward.
I'm not doing this every time. Go.
Okay, number 1, you can be a little Mr. Bossy Pants sometimes, case in point. Okay. Number 2, I usually have to text multiple times before we hang out. That kind of bums me out. Number 3, you never really watch my stories, so I have to ask. Do you have me muted? Number 4, pink is a really terrible color on you. You walked out here with that little pink blouse of yours. And I did throw up in my mouth. It's disgusting. And that's it. That's all I have. How'd I do?
That was good. That was exactly what I was looking for. Ugh. And yes, I do have you muted on all social media platforms. I will have to think about that one. All your grievances have been noted. Who's next?
I also had that you need to stop wearing pink, so I'll just get that one out of the way. Every time I told you looked good after a haircut, I was lying. You always get it cut too short and you end up looking like Millie Bobby Brown in Stranger Things. I wish you'd stop singing in the car, because you're really not good at it.
Okay, almost done.
Yeah, one more. I sometimes think you view me as your token lesbian friend to diversify your friend group of gay men and straight women, considering any time I bring up my sex life, you visibly recoil in disgust.
Okay, how am I homophobic?
I thought you weren't allowed to respond.
Well, I'm not gonna sit here and be called a homophobe. I mean, Dave recreationally listens to country music. That's homophobic.
Oh, just Country Taylor and Tim McGraw, because I'd sit on his face.
Not a homophobe per se, more like a byproduct of unconscious misogyny.
That's ridiculous. We literally talk about sex and dating all the time.
Why'd you say sex like that?
Name her most recent girlfriend.
Well, it's not. I just didn't think it was that serious.
Ooh, Carrie's a misogynist.
Okay, fine. Yes, Quinn. This is me taking stock of my unconscious misogyny. I will do better. Are you done?
Yes.
Okay, great. Alma, get on up there.
I think you can occasionally be overbearing. That's it. That's all I wrote.
You can do better than that.
That's all I have to say.
That's all you want to say. This exercise is about more than what you want.
Maybe that's a good area to leave off. We can cut some cake, grab a drink.
No. You're done playing her keeper. She can answer for herself now. So you don't think I text you incessantly, or bother you to hang out too much, or that I exhibit such little self-awareness that I'm embarrassing to introduce to other friends and acquaintances.
You didn't.
What? Say what you're thinking?
You think I don't remember what I write in my own fucking diary? That's what this whole charade is about? You violated my privacy and then decided your feelings were hurt.
Okay, well, if I did, this is the most you've spoken to me in several months, so clearly I did something right.
There's a reason that it's my diary, Carrie. I don't broadcast my innermost petty thoughts.
But it's how you feel, right? I'm a narcissist. I need to grow up.
The only thing this does prove is that you are, indeed, a narcissist. There's literally no denying that anymore.
Okay, Alma. Well, in the spirit of stating the obvious, getting my best friend to spend one weekend with me for my birthday was like pulling fucking teeth. Do you think I'm an idiot? You think I don't know that you two have been texting the entire weekend about how much you've been dreading coming here? And
Babe, Carrie, if I may, you read her diary. That's not a mark of good intuition. That's just invasive.
Thank you.
Yeah, you know what, Dave? I don't know much about you, but I do know you got COVID twice from your straight, uncircumcised Zumba teacher who strung you along the entire pandemic. So I'm sorry if that doesn't exactly make you the gold standard for good intuition.
Okay, twist the knife much. I told you that in confidence.
All right, that's enough twink on twink crime for tonight. Carrie, I love you, but this is fucked.
Beyond fucked. I'm not doing this.
Yeah, of course you give up. The same girl who had her therapist call her Amber for 3 months because she was too afraid to correct her just throws in the fucking towel.
Carrie, you once called me a cheating cunt because I beat you at a game of bowling. Has it not occurred to you that maybe some things are just better left unsaid?
No. How is that any better? The only reason this has been so excruciating is because you don't even put a sliver of effort into this friendship. The only thing you can be bothered with anymore is your real job, which, by the way, girl boss, just because I don't carry a second work phone around with me all the time does not mean that my job isn't real.
Okay, I never said that.
Yeah, you did.
When?
On page 54.
Are you fucking kidding me?
No! If I'm such an overbearing narcissist, why do you even pretend to tolerate me anymore? Stop fucking walking away from me!
Carrie,
okay.
A knife,
No.
really? Oh my god!
Is this how I get an answer out
Put
of
the
you?
knife down.
Cause I can be crazy.
This isn't okay.
I can do this shit all
Carrie, the sound!
fucking night.
Hanging out with you is not fun and has not been fun for a very long time. I don't know if it's a lack of structure after school ended, but please, Carrie, go outside and touch some fucking grass because not everything in the world is about you. All you do is spit off pointless stories about people that I don't know and then shit on people I do know and care about. People that ask me how I am and actually care, and not just so that I can ask them in return and then listen to them bitch and whine and moan for hours on end. You are so fucked in the head that it has saved me so much emotional labor to just phase you out the past year or so than to personally workshop your irreparable egomania. So yeah, happy birthday. I hope that's the answer you were looking for. And enjoy the expensive t-shirt you clearly didn't fucking deserve.
Alma.
No. I don't fucking care. That was mean. I don't even fucking care that it's his birthday. It's fucking insane. I'm going home. Like, I don't even have the words to deal with whatever.
Yeah, your limited edition t-shirt doesn't even fit. I'd normally say it's a thought that counts, but you may as well have gotten me a fucking cum rag.
What the fuck was that? Alma, are you okay? What the fuck? Here, get out on this side. Come over here. Come on. Yeah.
We wish to acknowledge this land on which the Inside Out Toronto 2S LGBTQ+ Film Festival
Lectern. Yep, that's a functioning lectern, all right. Okay, good for the lectern. Okay, so we know Mike's 1, 2, and 3. 1, 3, and 4 works we tested earlier. I'll start going with these ones. 1-5, 1-5, microphone 1-5. 1-6, 1-6. Can I get 1-6 to be the same level as 1-5 and the rest of them? 1-6, 1-6. Okay. What is unmuted right now, Phil? 1, 3, 4, 5, 6. Copy that. Okay, I do have a little bit of a hum, but it's the same hum we normally have, so I'm not that concerned. It's not as bad as it is when the 2 is on. Can you just put 2 unmuted? I just want to hear what it sounds like right now. Yeah, kill that, please. That's a piece of crap. Okay, I'm happy with all the microphones. So we're going to use just 5 microphones then? Yes, that's correct. And if it hasn't been explained to you, so the microphones are only for the end of the show. Only the end. The lectern will only be used at the beginning, and then it will be struck. So lectern for the awards. We're going to do the intro for the movies and the lectern.
We wish to acknowledge this land on which the Inside Out Toronto 2S LGBTQ+ Film Festival is held. TIFF Bell.
Hi guys, my name is Madison Shamoon and I play Billy Barnes in Prime Video's new show, The Lake, and I'm so sad I couldn't be there with you to preview the show, but I hope you love the sneaky peek preview. I hope you laugh, I hope you cry, a little bit, not a lot, but more than anything, I just hope that you enjoy our little show. Mwah! Love you all. It's not fair. You're flying business class and I'm stuck here.
Your parents are making you spend summer on a lake. We're monsters.
But I'm losing 2 months of swim training and senior prep and missing the junior climate conference I organized.
If we could get the board to stop her reno, then she wouldn't be able to demolish our family legacy. Boathouse elections are tomorrow. We need to game her the same way that she thinks she's gaming us. And the best part is, she has no idea we're coming.
Game and match.
Do you wanna feel how it feels? Do you wanna know that it's that hurt me? Do you wanna hear about the deal I'm making? It's you and me. And if I only could, I'd make a deal with God, and I'd get him to swap out places. Be running up that road, be running up that hill, be running up that building. Oh, come on, baby. Oh, come on, darling. Let me steal this moment from you now. Oh, come on, angel. Oh, come on, darling. Let's exchange the experience. If I could, I'd make a deal with God, and I'd get him to swap out places.
Okay. Okay, this is going to be too loud for them, but let's drop this down 6 dB. 6 dB down. 6 dB. How does that sound? I'll take another 3 dB down. And okay. Okay. Okay, yeah. Note this volume for the end of the show. We're going to try to give them 6 mics because there's 6 chairs. So note this volume. This is what we'll reset it to after we strike the lectern. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Why don't we use number 8 as well?
Because we don't have the same amount of inputs on the AMX panel. Like the 8th one doesn't function or something. Yeah, but the final one doesn't have the same gain control, if I recall correctly.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Okay, so so let's plug the lectern back in. We'll reset the volume for that.
Okay.
Okay. Talking from the lectern, talking about movies, giving away prizes, awards, yay, rah, rah, rah. Is this the same volume we had for the microphone, or did we go back to what it was for the lectern?
This is the your initial volume level that we had for the lecture.
Okay, good, because it sounds the same. I wanted to make sure I wasn't going crazy. Okay, we're going to give it a few more minutes, see if I can get in touch with them and do, just to verify that they are getting this lectern on the live stream. Other than that, you're good to go, right?
Yes, I am.
Okay, we're just going to do a holding pattern then. Yeah, I can hear like the soundtrack Spotify playing we normally play.
So I'm gonna get rid of the second one.
Don't know where it's coming from. I'll have to come up. Music. Okay, I am speaking into the lectern microphone. We are testing this out for Inside Out for the gala. We are going to be giving away some awards. We're going to be doing some good stuff. We're going to be playing The Lake, episodes 1 and 2. After that, we are playing Lonesome as the closing night. And we're going to... They are facts. They are verifiable. It is on my sheet, and I do what the sheet tells me. If I don't, paper cuts. Lots and lots of paper cuts. Actually, you know why paper cuts are so painful? No. It's because paper actually isn't sharp enough to actually cut the nerve ending. So it's like a serrated knife, basically. Oh, you want some more random facts? No. Here's a better one. Strawberries are the only fruit that have seeds on the outside. And it's not a berry. Looks like a berry. Not a berry. It's a lie. It's all a bloody lie. But, well, no, they're not supposed to be sweet at the time. You have to cook them. Then the heat turns the starch into turns the starch from the carbohydrate into the sugar. That's why they're sweet potatoes. You want your potatoes? You got the audio? Okay. Okay, Phil. I'll be up here to look at that music thing. Just reset, and we'll give the house away anyways. Okay. I'm gonna run upstairs and sanitize these. You won't have to come into my screen.
Them belly full but we hungry. A hungry mob is a hungry mob. A rain a fall but the dirty tough. A yatta yuck but the youth not enough. You're gonna dance to jam music, dance. We're gonna dance to jam music, dance. Oh, forget your troubles and dance. Forget your sorrows and dance. Forget your sickness and dance. Forget your weakness and dance. Cost of living gets so high. Rich and poor, they start to cry. Now the weak must get strong. They say, oh, what a tribulation. Them belly full, but we hungry. Hungry mob is a hungry mob. A rain a fall, but the dirty top. A pot of yuck, but you not enough. We're gonna chuck to jam music, chucking. Hey, we're chucking to jam music. We're chucking. A belly full but them hungry. A hungry mob is a hungry mob. A rain a fall but the dirty tough. A pot a cook but the food not enough. A hungry man is a hungry man. A rain a fall but the dirty tough. A pot a yuck but the you not enough. A rain a fall but the dirty tough. A pot a cook but the you not enough.
wonder if that would distract him, but probably. It's kind of bright. To move over here. This looks like this is a longer period of time than 5 or 10 minutes. But I guess we'll see. I'll just dance and see what happens. Yeah. Let's do it.
Like a star that can wait for a night. I hate to think I've been blinded, baby. What can I see tonight? And the warmth of your smile starts burning.
nothing's wrong. Who's gonna drive you home tonight?
Good evening, everyone. Oh, I'm just impressed someone knows my name. Thank you. Welcome to 32nd Inside Out, 2S LGBTQ plus Film Festival closing night gala. Maria. I'm Andrew Murphy, co-head and director of programming here, joined by this fella right here.
Hi everyone, Eli Shivi, interim co-head and director of development. Thank you.
We wish to acknowledge this land on which the Inside Out 2S LGBTQ plus Film Festival is held. TIFF Bell Lightbox is located on the treaty lands and territory of the Mississaugas of the Credit and the traditional territory of the Anishinaabe, the Wendat, and the Haudenosaunee. The territory is within the lands protected by the Dish with One Spoon, Wampum Belt Covenant, an agreement made between the Haudenosaunee and the Anishinaabe and allied nations to peaceably share and care for the resources around the Great Lakes. Today, the meeting place of Toronto is home to many Indigenous peoples from across Turtle Island, and we are grateful to work on this land.
I'd like to take a moment to also thank our festival awards and general sponsors who have made all of this possible. Thank you to our lead sponsor, RBC, premier sponsor, Crave, presenting sponsor, Netflix, and our award sponsors, specifically Warner Brothers Discovery Access Media Canada. It's quite a mouthful. Moondog Labs, Zim, William F. White, Final Draft, EP Canada, and the Banff World Media Festival. Special thanks to E1 Films, who have graciously sponsored all of our Audience Award again for the third year in a row, and those awards will be announced on Monday. If you haven't yet voted for any of the films that you've seen or films that you are watching virtually, you still have until tomorrow to cast your vote at watch.insideout.ca.
I would also love to give a huge shout out to our jurors this year. They watched everything tirelessly before deliberating to get this incredible list of winners you're about to discover. And if you haven't seen any of the films that are winning tonight, or if there's something you maybe have missed in cinema, almost everything is still available tomorrow until midnight in our digital screening room. So tomorrow's catch-up day. Enjoy it. Just don't know what I'm doing.
You're doing amazing, sweetie.
Thank you. So let's get to it. This year's Canadian Awards selected and presented by the Canadian jury. Please welcome this year's Canadian jurors, J.P. LaRock and Michael Souther. Oops. Sorry.
Hi. I'm Mike, and I'm presenting a Best Canadian Short. Okay, so it was clear to us that this year's Canadian short films were filled with an abundance of talent, but this particular film managed to stand out to the jury as something unquestionably original. A film packed with wit, humor, and a distinct point of view that managed to leave a lasting impression on each of us despite a runtime of only 90 seconds. We, the jury of the 2022 Inside Out Film Festival, are pleased to award this year's Best Canadian Short Film to Dylan Glenn's exceptional film, Thought or Not.
Thank you so much. This is truly shocking. when I left my screening on Thursday, that was such a special night. Thank you, everybody in Inside Out, for having me. Like, it's been the most amazing festival experience I've ever had. And now this has happened, which I absolutely never would have expected until, honestly, my friend, also named Dylan, also in the same screening, was like, no, you definitely win an award. And I was like, that's not going to happen. And now here I am, and I just want, I guess I should thank Toronto Arts Council, who funded my short, my sound designer, Ryan Ongaro, my friend Neil Shukla, who did the music. And I just want to say that it was such an honor and privilege to be in the Local Heroes screening. Like, everyone's shorts were so amazing, and I really left feeling like, honestly, I had the thought, like, I had the thought, that was the name of the short, that one. Okay, so I had the thought, like, okay, I'm not in contention for awards. Like, those were, like, real movies, and mine was, like, this, like, weird, like, fever dream, like, from the deepest corners of my perverse imagination on social media. But anyways, that's enough from me. Thank you so much. I cannot even believe this, but thank you so much. Okay.
Right? Okay, so Sav can't be here, who was the third juror, but I will read on their behalf. Okay, so for Emerging Canadian Artist, among all of the incredible emerging voices at Inside Out this year, the jury was blown away by this director's impressive technical skills, sharp comedic timing, and most importantly, heart. We are earnestly looking forward to this filmmaker's work for years to come. And the award goes to Save the Date, directed by Bria McLaughlin.
Congratulations.
Oh my god, gaggy, like what? Oh wow, okay, yeah. Okay, not that, not that. In this moment, oh my god. Okay, thank you so much, gaggy, work. Thank you so much. Like, it's been such a pleasure and such an honor, and when Andrew would come to me with the directing, I thought, yeah, maybe. And, they were such a wonderful support through this. A fantastic partner. Thank you to Brent. Thank you to the rest of our team. Thanks, Queers, for coming out, for giving it every time. Sick. Thank you so much.
Hey, party people. It can be difficult to tackle a sport so often associated with performative masculinity and do it in a way that not only showcases the humanity and artistry at its core, but that also expresses the gorgeous, queer heart beating beneath. And this film did that, drawing the viewer into a world full of heroes in heels, not the shoe kind, showcasing the immersive and influential power of storytelling and revealing that even in the most seemingly straight corners of popular entertainment, we, the 2S LGBTQIA+ people, have always been here. On behalf of the Canadian jury, it is my pleasure to present Inside Out's Best Canadian Feature Award to Ryan Bruce Levy's exceptional documentary, Out in the Ring.
Wow, this is a very special moment for me. The very first film festival I ever came to when I first came out was Inside Out in 1997. And to be able to come here with my first feature film and have it play here, and also have it play in the presence of an actual wrestling legend. Susan Tex Green has come here, wrestler for over 53 years. And this is just such a privilege, and I just love this festival so much, and I'm honored to be with all of this incredible talent, so thank you so much.
and some papers. Now I'd like to introduce our international jury who selected this year's winner for the Best First Feature Award. The jury consisted of Bears Rebecca Fonte, Michael Souther, and Natalie Youngley. So here now is the international jury to present the award for Best First Feature.
That might be my husband, I think. Hopefully. I'm here on behalf of the international jury, and on behalf of myself and the other jury members, I wanted to mention first how impressed we were with the level of emerging talent we saw with first-time directors and their films this year at the festival. We're excited to see what comes next from them. It was a challenge to narrow the films down, but in the end, it was a unanimous choice. So for the Best First Feature Award, the jury selected a film that found an innovative way to express how someone might feel more at home in another body than the one to which they were born. Equally funny and poignant, the film features a standout lead performance that skillfully expressed what it was like for a 20-year-old woman to be the puppet of an 8-year-old. The film is also highlighted by a unique and unfailing voice from its director, who leads us on a journey through memorable obstacles on the way to self-understanding. The jury is excited to give the award to Homebody by Joseph Sackett. And the jury also felt there was another film worthy of merit. The jury gave an honorable mention to a deeply moving, compelling story that brings us into a challenging world while also showing us the complex layer of love, rejection, and acceptance for queer Asian characters. So we'd like to give an honorable mention to Money Boys by C.B. Yee. Where are we at? Okay.
You did that really well.
Oh, thank you. Earlier today, 6 filmmakers pitched projects to a jury hoping to win our 5th annual Pitch Please competition with a, thank you, Andrew, $5,000 cash prize and a sickening supply, quite frankly, of in-kind sponsorship prizes from Moondog Labs, Sim, William F. White, Final Draft, EP Canada, and the Banff World Media Festival. Please welcome. Oh, one thing to mention, we saw pitches live in person as well as virtually from filmmakers in South Africa, Spain, and Taiwan. Please welcome our Pitch Please jury members, Louis de Philippis, Kelly Liu, and Alia McLeod to present this year's winner.
I think maybe one of them is here. Let's see.
They are not here.
No. That's
So-
it. We're keeping the money.
We get it. But we will continue on with the program. So the jury awarded Odu Adamu for his dynamic, compelling pitch of The Skin We're In. We felt the purpose, intention, and need of the story of the director and lived experiences of the participants in the film merited the Pitch Please award. They look forward to Adamu's work being shared with a wider audience. Is Adamu in the room? Okay, so we will keep the money. Excellent.
Not funny.
No, well, you made it first. Okay.
I'm going home.
Yeah, but that concludes the end of the awards program of the evening. There's obviously much more to come, but I want to thank you all for helping us celebrate these filmmakers and handing out the awards. And thank you all so much for being here tonight. So we'll segue into the next piece. Okay.
So welcome tonight. actually earlier today, I just have to reflect on this for a moment. We hosted our first proper public industry day over at Artscape, and had some really crucial and wonderful conversations about the film industry. It was very inspiring to see the collaboration happening between our communities, and touched on subjects of queerness, race, and diversity in casting, representation behind and in front of the camera, and directives to improve accessibility at festivals. Way to go, Steen. It's just wonderful. And if you weren't able to be there today, we did record everything, so watch for those sessions on our social channels. Down the road, line down the road. Yeah. On to tonight's thing. We're very excited. We are about to premiere the first 2 episodes of Amazon Prime's first scripted comedy series, The Lake. Now, this was shot in North Bay, and we're thrilled to be hosting this exclusive premiere, as well as an onstage conversation with some of the cast and creators after, so please do stick around. It's going to be a great little combo. And for now, I would like to welcome Mr. Julian Doucette, executive producer, writer, showrunner, all the jobs of The Lake, to say a few words for us to get us going. Please welcome.
Hi, thank you. So yeah, all the jobs. Thank you, Andrew. All the jobs, all the mental breakdowns that go with it. Thank you so much, everyone, for coming. And I'm very excited to present the world premiere of Prime Video's first Amazon original scripted original series in Canada tonight. So thank you, Megan, and thank you, Amazon. I know one of Beth Eiley is in the audience, so thank you. TV's really hard. Making TV is really, really hard, but I had a lot of help. We had a lot of help. So you'll excuse me if I go through the laundry list of the incredible people who are here tonight, who have made the trip, and who contributed to the amazing thing you're going to see tonight and helped me share a part of my story on the screen. First of all, I'd have to start with Amazon for saying yes. Thank you. Thank you for saying yes. And to Amaze, who thought, hey, you know what, I think a story about a Gaby daddy and his daughter in cottage country could work. And that would be thanks very much to Michael Souther, Taza Lawrence, and Victoria Hurst. Thank you so much for saying yes, and thinking that a crazy comedy about gay suicide could be an entry point into cottage country. So very, very nuts. And you're going to see, of course, the work tonight of our incredible cast, who have an electric chemistry that I cannot rave enough about. And you'll meet them later. Jordan, Travis, Natalie, Allison, and Caroline are here tonight, and you will delight in their work on the screen. And of course, the incredible directors. We have Paul Fox is in the audience, who directed both these episodes, who kept all the other parts of my brain when I left them back at the office, and he made sure that they showed up on set. And Jordan Canning, too, who can't be here tonight, but who is incredible. And I have to mention my writers, who held my faith when it was too heavy for me to hold. And they are incredible. So Lori, Lisa, Andrew, Billy, Kave, Winter, Gorman, Jen, and Vivian, you are my everything. Thank you, and this is your day too. Of course, we also have Rob Scarborough's in the audience, who is our cinematographer, and you are going to drool at his incredible imagery. It's bananas how gorgeous it looks. And yeah, if he could do my wedding video when I start to date, when I see anyone, I'm just saying, throw it out there. Yeah, today I ran through the airport in a full romantic montage, realizing that I was going back for my laptop, which I left on the plane. I was like, this is the most significant relationship I have in my life right now. I am running for the right person. I know Kim from Props is here, so I have to say thanks. like Kim is here, and my editors, Chris, Mins, Simone Smith, and John, who can't be here, but they're also here, and they made, Chris did the first 2 episodes, but I'm going to tell you all the other ones are just as good. And so, and thank you, of course, Megan at Prime for putting this all together, and Andrew for hosting us. So I hope you will enjoy this. We had a hell of a time making it. Some of it was hard, but most of it was fun. So sit back, relax, and let's go to cottage country, right? So thank you.
We wish to acknowledge this land on which the Inside Out Toronto 2S LGBTQ+ Film Festival is held. TIFF Bell Lightbox is located on the treaty land and territory of the Mississaugas of the Credit and the traditional territory of the Anishinaabe, the Wendat, and the Haudenosaunee. The territory is within the lands protected by the Dish with One Spoon Wampum Belt Covenant, an agreement made between the Haudenosaunee and the Anishinaabe and allied nations to peaceably share and care for the resources around the Great Lakes. Today, the meeting place of Toronto is home to many Indigenous peoples from across Turtle Island, and we are grateful to work on this land.
Welcome to Canada's Drag Race, baby. 12 Canuck queens are on the hunt to snatch that crown.
So beautiful.
I love this. So polish those claws.
Gasp, everybody gasp.
And sharpen that tongue.
Girl, feelings gonna be hurt.
Because y'all about to have a whole lot of fun. Ooh, Canada, let the games begin.
Don't you wanna be famous?
Stories bring us together through laughter, love, hope, and understanding. Stories show us where we've been and how far we can go. Stories have the power to share different perspectives. Stories inspire ideas, change lives, and even our world. We're all made better by the power of stories. That's why RBC is proud to sponsor LGBT plus film festivals all across Canada.
We live though, I ain't high, but I still got high hopes. The good vibes never show up on time though, so I'm singing like Mariah with the high note. I survived the flood and found strength somehow to get out the mud. So your little accolade don't count to us. Anything that you try won't amount to us, yeah. No pressure though, flow extra cold. I've been doing well eating my vegetables, and it seems like life feels so exceptional, exceptional. Keep the advantage, I'm like so far ahead now. I got butter for the bread now, chilling on a big cloud. And I won't come down cause this is where I love and I live now. Get what you give out, have to burn another bridge down. It just is what it is now, life ain't a bitch, no. It's a curse and a gift though, it should be that simple, yeah. No pressure though, flow extra cold. I've been doing well eating my vegetables, and it seems like life feels so exceptional, exceptional.
Hi guys, my name is Madison Shamoon and I play Billy Barnes in Prime Video's new show, The Lake, and I'm so sad I couldn't be there with you to preview the show, but I hope you love the sneaky peek preview. I hope you laugh, I hope you cry, a little bit, not a lot, but more than anything, I just hope that you enjoy our little show. Mwah! Love you all.
It's not fair. You're flying business class and I'm stuck here.
Your parents are making you spend summer on a lake. We're monsters.
But I'm losing 2 months of swim training and senior prep and missing the junior climate conference I organized.
Okay, everyone needs an off-season, hon.
But I said I'm sorry. Why can't I just come home?
You know why. Now, Daddy and I both feel it's safer with you in the country while we're on tour with the book.
You think it's safer here? I'm about to get eaten by inbred hillbillies or rumble with drunken townies.
And it's important to know your birth father now that he's back in the country.
I have a dad who's usually pretty cool when he's not sending me back to the factory for parts.
So we're giving you a chance to connect with your birth story. You know how Daddy and I feel about open adoption.
Just once. Angry nuns hiding a slutty teen mom might be nice.
Well, you know, Justin does skew a bit slutty, but good luck trying to find his skeleton in a closet.
Rainbow Pops. That's just a bit on the nose. Chocolate. Oh, pandering. Vanilla. It's probably triggering. Oreo. Definitely insulting. And Neapolitan's every flavor of colonialism.
Do you need a hand? Back there?
No, I'm great. I'm good. I got my stuff. I just have to get a couple of things. Some cafecito, cheddar, a little bit of smep. Don't know what that is. Who doesn't want a fruity hole? Weirdo sausage cooker. Bugs. Don't want any of that stuff.
Yeah, I got it.
Sorry. Hi.
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 Hi. No ice cream? You lose the argument back there?
Oh, yes. Very lactose intolerant. Who needs to douche after a shot at 2%, right? TMI. Yay, yay. No, my daughter is an athlete. So, you know, just a bit of like a fit shamer. Wow, my daughter, that is so weird to say out loud.
Only if it's not your daughter.
No, I had her in high school, and then I took off to Australia. That's why I'm so young. But there was an adoption in between that time. So like she's got parents and they love her and she feels really good about it and I feel really good about it. I mean, it was tough for a little while, like, you know, a good 5 years where I was just like a total mess. But no, it's great now. I'm just looking after her while they're away and it's our first vacation together. I got us this sweet little place up on the lake.
Lucky to find a spot. It's mostly lifers up here.
Yeah, I know. My grandparents used to own a cottage up here and then my dad sold it because my stepmom wanted some shitty condo in Florida or something.
Ouch.
Oh, but without their shiny example of marital dystopia, I'd have missed out on years of formative trauma dating any bearded man-child with tat.
Here on Lake FM. Bye-bye, Mo Cowboy by Mitsu.
Twos.
And if you want to say bye-bye to another night of bad sleep, come on down to the mattress barn. this weekend.
Have a great summer.
They look great on you.
I thought we were stopping for ice cream. That better be your shit.
Yeah.
What happened?
I think I just tried to seduce my prison hipster fantasy with anal douching.
That's why my generation doesn't have sex. Oh. Whoa!
What?
Still plugged in.
Well, how much longer till a full charge?
30 minutes.
30 minutes?
Saving the environment takes time.
Oh, God!
I wanna be with you everywhere. I wanna be with you everywhere.
I know I probably should have gotten one of those 4x4 things, but it just seems so homophobic. Hey, you've seen pictures of the cottage I rented, right? It's so cute. Fingers crossed there's AC.
Air conditioning is one of the biggest contributors to climate change.
Right, who needs AC on a lake? See? Total lakeside fantasy. An 80s horror realness.
I'll have to stay a virgin if I want to make it to Labor Day.
Now feels like the right time to start drinking. Maintaining a low-key buzz is critical to every cottage experience. So is Mama a rosé or a Sauv Blanc?
Mama is 16.
Right. So maybe just a swim in the lake. Everything feels better after a swim in the lake. I got it.
Ew.
What? Don't tell me you've never swum in a lake before. You're supposed to be training for like the baby Olympics or something.
There better not be any leeches.
Actually, leeches are excellent for curing hypertension. Also, for reattaching fingers after surgery. Just not the cure for hemorrhoids the Romans had hoped. Hello, my name is Erika. I have the cottage next door.
Hola! Hi, I'm Justin. This is my daughter Billy.
Birth daughter. I'm adopted.
Yes, but it was an open adoption, so the birth parents are still part of their kid's life.
He got his best friend pregnant at prom, like in a dumb teen comedy.
But not funny because we thought we'd ruined our lives and our families hated us.
Well, wolves raise pups communally. The male emu looks after the young while the female goes in search of a new mate.
Yes, yeah, polyemury is a valid life choice.
I have a little school hour around 5. Please come by anytime.
Okay, thanks,
All right.
great. That's
Hello.
very, thank you.
Please tell me that's seaweed.
Unwaxed seaweed, but the hat's a fresh spin.
You still want to swim in that?
No, I think we'll canoe and just
Awesome.
let this lake air out a little bit. Oh, no, you make a J. So you make a J with your paddle. Make
Okay,
a
like
J.
uppercase or lowercase?
No, just like a letter J, just like J for like Justin.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, or like Lustin, that also works. Hey, you see that cottage?
Yeah.
That's the Hendersons. After 30 years of subpar banging, Mrs. Henderson leased her husband out to her best friend Maureen 2 nights a week. But, escondalo, Mr. Henderson broke the agreement and married Maureen at Tiltapalooza next summer.
Tiltapalooza?
Yeah, it's the last event on the lake before the boathouse shuts for the season. There's a regatta, there's a potluck throwdown, there's the tilt-off. Everybody competes for shitty prizes and bragging rights, and people hold grudges for generations.
Sounds about right.
And that one used to be ours. My great-grandfather built it. It was my happy place till my dad remarried and my wicked stepsister ruined everything. I spent every summer there as a kid.
Who owns it now?
I don't know. Do you want to find out?
Shouldn't we call first?
No! I'm just a neighbor. I'm dropping in on another neighbor.
Feels more like trespassing. Justin, I don't like this.
Well, you should probably turn this around then. Uh-oh, someone needs to work on their J-stroke. Oh, can you believe how
Gorgeous it is.
it's like heaven took a nap in that dock. I want to have babies with that dock. Hello?
Okay, we came, we knocked, we leave.
No, come on. I want to see how these power douches ruin the homestead with their exquisite taste. You know, if you climb up that, you can get in through the window. That's how I snuck home after curfew.
Except you're not 12, and that's a felony.
No, it's an adventure. It's like a classic summer shenanigan.
See, for a black girl, breaking and entering is more a when they see us adventure than a wet, hot American summer shenanigan.
Fair point. Okay, just keep an eye out to see if anybody comes back, okay? I'm doing it. Birth dad is doing it.
Mom will definitely let me come home if she sees this. God damn.
Yeah, I'm still flexible. Holy shit. Oh, it's all the same.
Shit. Shit. Shit.
No way. Oh my God, Grandpa.
Justin! Shit! Let's go, someone's coming.
Okay.
What are you doing?
What? It was my
Put
grandpa.
it back or I'm calling the Coast Guard.
There's no Coast Guard on a lake. It's a committee and you get
Oh
elected to
my
the
God, would you shut up and go?
Another place where I can be, another dream to carry away, to carry away. Another world that waits for me, another life I can wait for that. I can wait for that till we meet again.
Who are you?
Sorry, we're Billy. I'm Billy. He's Justin.
Yeah, I'm her dad. I'm her birth dad.
I'm adopted. Gave me up because he's gay.
No, I just chose parents who could give her a better life. Wasn't even out yet.
Well,
but I am now. Yes, queen.
Nice to meet you. I'm Victor. This is my son, Killian.
Hi.
What are you doing on our dock?
Oh, my great-grand-something built your cottage? He wanted to show me.
Yeah, I did. I knocked. We did knock, but nobody was home.
I mean, maybe you could give us a tour.
Yeah. I'll ask my wife. It's her cottage.
Yeah.
Everyone's getting ready for the boathouse barbecue tonight.
Oh.
Are you coming?
Yeah, we wouldn't miss it. Hey, we got so much unpacking to do. Just loads of it. But it was really nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Well, it's really good to meet you. We'll just get out of your hair.
Yeah.
You guys need help at all?
No, we're fine.
Have fun.
Okay, well, it was great to meet you.
Really great meeting you. Bye.
Bye.
Why do you need to ask Mom to show the cottage? Son, you know your mom likes everything to be perfect.
For the record, that's how you get a tour without invading someone's home.
A tour of what? Your vagina? I saw you drooling over that Aber zombie.
Yeah, and you were eye-boning his dad, so whatever.
Yeah, well, I don't need to stay a virgin to survive the summer. Get ready for some deep dives into septic tanks tonight at the barbecue. How you flush your poop is a hot button topic on the lake.
There's no signal here.
Yes, someone is coming on Monday. You can ask Ulrika to use hers, but I don't know if textiles and bandwidth are compatible.
Do you know how parenting works? Because baseline, you keep the kids safe. Like, don't rent a cottage in the middle of the woods if you can't call for help when invaded by rednecks or demons. Or don't be the redneck invading someone else's cottage.
I just wanted to show you where you came from, that's all.
I know where I came from. It's 300 clicks from here. I'm going back as soon as I tell Mom and Dad that you broke into something.
No, let's just, put the pause on. I got a little excited moving from FaceTime to real time, that's all. I just haven't been on the same continent as you since you were a baby.
Whose fault is that?
Look, I don't know what you did to deserve it, but your parents said that it was either summer with me or it was Pioneer Girls Bible Camp. Now, if you would prefer experimenting with light lesbianism and the word of our Lord, then by all means, call them from the boathouse. Look, Billy, I know that this is not the summer that you wanted.
Oh,
right?
you mean moderating the virtual climate conference I organized?
What is the point of trying to save the environment if you're not going to enjoy any of it? I bet that you could ask Kissy to show you around at the barbecue tonight.
I am the child. Me.
Just give it a shot, at least for tonight.
Just don't try to be my parent.
Never. No. I'm not like other birth dads. I'm a cool birth dad.
Are you quoting Mean Girls?
Your parents have their Bible. I have mine.
Pretty extra for a boathouse.
Well, it's over 150 years old. Used to be a fishing club. Men folk only. And then ladies became people, so hard pivot. Well, it's kind of like if the PTA ran a daycare for functional alcoholics.
Yeah, this one. Yes, it's very good. Yes.
Hey, great to see you.
Very nice.
Why is everyone staring at us?
Because my gay ass giving you up for adoption was the second biggest escondalo to rock the lake since Horeen shacked up with Saggy Balls Henderson. Hot flash, Horeen is the lady we're renting the cabin from.
Whoa. So much sunburn.
Yeah, the beginning of the season's always muy charo. We're weeks from peak sunscreen.
Too late to make a run for it?
For me, yes, the sharks are already circling, but the lifeguard lounge down the hall is empty. Go run for your life.
Justin Lovejoy? Can't believe you're back, bud.
Hey, Wayne. Jane.
Was that?
Child I abandoned, yes.
Hilarious. That sense of humor hasn't vanished with your waistline. Oh, I'm jeepers. You are so mini now.
Australia, the misogyny and the melanoma just melt the fat away.
Is it true? Did you date a Hemsworth?
Yeah. A Coffs Harbor Hemsworth. Yeah, shorter, more knuckle hair.
Oh, and now you're back to be a parent.
Yeah.
After giving it up for the wild gay lifestyle.
Well, this place has seen more threesomes and fists in the tush than me.
Hey, listen, you need any help? You come see us, all right? We got 4 now.
Oh, fuck.
Terrier, Jerica, Kerrigan, and Olive.
Low motility. Yeah, they stuck a bunch of eggs up because my guys don't swim so good. Well, I guess they had a fucking grappling hook. They blew out Janie's vulva.
It's so great to have you home.
Just like old times.
Oh, fuck, I hope not. Oh.
Hiding?
Was a bit Housewives of Cottage Country up there. What's this chapter in Sunstroke?
Tilting. It's canoe jousting.
Oh. Yeah, that definitely wouldn't happen with more melanin on the lake.
Yeah. It's actually pretty fun, though. There's a tournament every summer. My dad's won it 9 times.
One more, he get a free canoe.
Better. He beats Wayne Moore's record. The dude's a talking shark.
So a bunch of guys affirming patriarchal rituals of dominance and aggression. Maybe I should try. Subvert the system.
He would be going up against a junior champ. And I hear he's unbeatable.
Sounds like a dare.
So, must be weird not having the old place, huh? Never thought you'd let it go.
Yeah, well, it wasn't really up to me, Wayne.
Do you know who owns it now?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I dropped by earlier today.
Oh.
Wow.
You were cool with that?
Yes. Yeah, guys, you can't live in the past. You know, you gotta move on. And You know what? I'm actually gonna go say hi right now. But it was great chatting with you both, and you have not changed at all. Exactly the same.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
Hey, Victor.
Yeah.
Hi.
Justin.
Yeah.
Do you know Riley?
Yes, from earlier, from the gassing going down. Not on you, I mean like in flames, because when we met, I was such a nope, we don't say that word anymore. That's a bad word. So good to meet you again for a second time, to do this again.
And this is my son, Darian.
Opal.
I'm so sorry. Last time. Opal is his chosen
My
name.
pronouns are he and him.
Hey, me too. Pronoun twinsies.
We're having a bit of a rough night. Opal's pig got torpedoed for movie night.
But it got there first. That's why there's a sign-up sheet. Now we have to watch Minions again.
I thought Minions were cool.
We're like cretins.
You can watch Carol later with your Zoom group.
Fine, but Killian can't watch porn when we do. The buffering's maddening.
Carol, tough sell.
He's still a bit upset over getting booted off the talent show committee. He wanted to replace the annual show with Boathouse Drag Race, Canadian Diva Edition.
Oh.
You start in with Anne Murray, work your way through Jan Arden, Katie Lang, Sarah McLachlan.
Anyone can do Celine or Shania.
Yeah, that's so true. I really want to meet your wife. Dying to, in fact. Is she around?
Yeah. There's something you should know about my...
Justin,